everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're doing well. If you're new, please subscribe and share, like, comment, so that whatever we have something new, you're the first one to know about it. So, these days, like, we've been talking about the issue of kadamas, like maybe like those domestic workers. It reminded me of a little bit of my life. you know, Life is really typical. I think when I was 13, that's the time those are the days. Like life was very, very hard. Like if you're with the weak spirit, that is the time when I say that you hear people already decided to take their life away or something like that. That's how the level of my life was. I just lost my mom. Everyone I expected to be on my side, they all abandoned us, and life was very typical. So I remember I got a job. This is true. This is true. I got a job somewhere as a housemaid, which we call normally in Uganda house girls. The family was a family of four. They had two kids, wife and husband, but it was the worst. Like digging a grave for yourself and you jump in it. That's the situation I had. That family, they had a cat. And guys, I think this is the reason I don't like having pets with me. They had a cat, a fluffy cat. That woman tortured me to the core. The torture. She tortured me till I felt like, okay, whatever happens, happens. I cried every single day, but I realized tears won't solve my problems. And no one to talk to, no one to cry to. But the situation was, I used to sleep like in the small space like this, then there's like a big motor packed here in my small mattress is like, I think it's like I don't think it was like 1 inch. It was like as if very small layer of the foam. I sleep there. I cover myself like a wind. I used to cover myself with the window curtain, like a curtain of the window. And like you inhale all that odor from the motor. This big motor, like the oil, the fuel, everything. And you wonder why people they ask, like, your brain is crazy. I use like sometimes I eat like, let's say I spend like 3 to 4 days or how many days without eating real meal. I just drink tea. I just drink water because like every time I was young, of course you don't expect a young kid to do older people stuff. Like you don't expect that if I wash your clothes they're going to be really that clean, and you have to use hands. It's manual. If I clean the house, it's going to be perfectly clean. I'll just try my best. Like I'm not allowed to sit with the people, like the people of the house, or when we're eating I have to sit outside. But that was not a problem because I was already used to it. I was already used that kind of life that people put you aside like as if you're some kind of an animal, something. Even if it's animal, that was the terrible thing. But the fact deal that I used to hate about it is like, you make me cook your food yet you don't want me to eat it. Hmm? Like I do everything they want. Like I used to do like two job. I used to work at home. I have to wake up early, like around, I have to wake up at 5:30, clean the house, wash the clothes, cook food. Then after cooking, I have to walk like a journey of, let's say, 20 to 30 miles by foot, go to the shop because the lady of the house had like a shop. She was selling a lot of things. So I have to reach there, clean again. I haven't eaten. Imagine, clean again, then go do the, how do you call it, do shopping for the things we need to use in the shop. After that, she will tell me to cook dry beans, which that will be my lunch. And if I talk about beans, what could be the equivalent? Maybe like kidney beans, but dry one, very dry. So in Africa, that's our actually daily meal. That will take forever. So at the end of the day, if I'm going to eat, that means I'm eating one meal and I'm eating it around 10. Then I have to go there to attend to people. Then at the end of the day, maybe around 12, that's the time she would pay my taxi transport to go back home. It wasn't easy. I'm telling you, it was the worst life ever. I reached the time when I can no longer hold it or manage it, and I just ran away. I'm like, whatever happens, happens. If I'm going to die, I go die outside, but not in this house. And plus, like, you work at the end of the month, no pay. She will be like, when she came to the shop, she broke their bottles of soft drinks, so her salary will cover up that. And my salary, let's say my salary a month was like 1,000 pesos in Uganda, and I think that is even a lot. It's like maybe like 700 of still 500 pesos a month. I was young. I was just looking for something. Like, start of, I have no one. I was no longer my mom's girl because my mom was already no more. But the way that woman treated me, I was like, does she have, does she even have a heart or something like that? So guys, I've seen this life of kadamas everywhere, I felt that kind of life, and I wouldn't wish it for anybody's child or any person at all. So guys, let's work hard for for the future of our kids, because that life, I swear to God, like, I don't even want my cousin. I don't want even like the cousin of my cousin to go through that, because it was hell itself. Plus, like, my lady boss, she was a ladies man, like, she invites you. She had a lot of boys, and whenever they catch, like, they almost caught her by the husband, almost catch, she's like, they're not here for me, they're looking for Evelyn. Even my boss will be like, really? Because I was, trust me, you look at me now, if you saw me like 7 to 8 years ago, you wouldn't believe it's me. The guy will be like, really? They were looking for who? Her? Oh God. It's very sad. Why? Even me myself, I'm like, why would they be looking for me? For what? I was like, a shrimp on the stick. I was like a shrimp on the stick. Like, I was looking so terrible. So, guys, let's continue to work, because this life we go through that we don't wish our kids to go through it. They can go through by their mistake, by their choice, but not us. So, guys, continue to subscribe, to share, and really tell everywhere. Trust me, I've been through this one like triple than anybody else there. I cannot compare because everyone we have our own situation, how they hit us really bad. So, but there's no such a thing like that that I went through. I wish it for anybody. I'm just glad I'm still alive. I didn't have that feeling of like, my life has ended, or maybe let's stop here. I'm still moving forward. I'm still surviving, and I'm still gonna make it. I know my life isn't perfect to sit and judge anybody, but I can say that where I am, it's by the grace of God, and I'm forever thankful. Thank you guys for always loving and supporting. God bless you. Take care. Malaming salamat. See you next time in the next video. Stay tuned.